Duck, the Great Western Engine, worked hard in the yard at the big station. Sometimes he pulled coaches. Sometimes he pushed freight cars, but whatever the work, Duck got the job done without fuss. One day, Duck was resting in the shed when Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Replied Duck. So Duck took charge of his new branch line. The responsibility delighted him. The line runs along the coast by sandy beaches till it meets a port where big ships come in. Duck enjoyed exploring every curve and corner of the line. Sea breezes swirled the smoke high into the air, and his green paint glistened in the sunlight. He puffed. Laughed his driver. Soon Duck was busier than ever. Sir Topham Hatt was building a new station at the port. Duck pulled the heavy freight cars wherever they were needed. Birdie looked after Duck's passengers, and the other engines helped too, but the work took a long time. Noise and dust filled the air. Whistled Toby. Said Duck thankfully. Duck felt his responsibility deeply and talked endlessly about it. Muttered Donald sleepily. Said Duck indignantly. Later, he spoke to his driver. Pondered his fireman. He whispered something to Duck and his driver. They were going to play a joke on Donald and pay him back for teasing Duck. The engines were busy for the rest of the day and nothing more was said. Not even a quack. But when at last Donald was asleep, Duck's driver and fireman popped something into his water tank. Next morning, when Donald stopped for water, he found that he had an unexpected passenger aboard. A small white duckling popped out of his water tank. Laughed Donald. The duckling was tame. She shared the fireman's sandwiches. And rode in the tender. The other engines enjoyed teasing Donald about her. Presently she grew tired of traveling and hopped off at a station, and there she stayed. That night, Donald's driver and fireman got busy, and in the morning when Duck's crew arrived to look him over, they laughed and laughed. Donald opened a sleepy eye. Then Duck laughed too. There's a pond near the duckling station. Here she often swims and welcomes the trains as they pass by. The station master calls her Dilly, but to everyone else, she is always Donald's duck.